Good morning, GHS. Today is Wednesday, February 28th, and it's a day. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Elena.
And you're watching the Duke Daily. Because February is CTE month, here's a video highlighting one of the many CTE classes in GHS.
In television and media production, students will engage in hands-on digital media production while using industry-standard equipment and software. They will learn how to work as media producers and explore careers in the dynamic industry of digital media production. Students learn to perform all jobs in the pre-production, production, and post-production phases. From being in front of the camera to all the jobs behind the camera, students will gain mastery as they work their way through 3 levels of TV production and media classes.
Okay, I like TV production because it's always been an interest of mine, and I like directing, acting, filming, the whole 9 yards.
When I came into TV production, I was a really big fan of just like operating the cameras and just trying to make everything look great. And as further I got along in television production, I kind of fell in love with editing. My favorite part of the TV production has been honestly the people. Like, it's a bunch of great people in here. I consider them all my friends. It's given me an opportunity to find a hobby that I like. And Skills USA, I joined it last year. I joined that, I did occupational display. I got Golden District and Silver in the State. It's good for me.
Remember to volunteer for Clean Gloucester Day on March 10th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, contact the Gloucester Clean community at lboa@gloucester.rva.info.
Now here's Let's Play with Sam.
Good morning, GHS. My name is Sam, and welcome to Let's Play. On this show, I go to all corners of the earth, bringing back the good, the bad, and the ugly of video games. You can leave suggestions for games on our Twitter page or at my email, scoutpatty390@gc.k12.pa.us. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Today, we're reviewing one of the best puzzle games I've ever played. A game that set the standard for puzzle games everywhere, taking the usual and mixing it with something extraordinary. Today, we're reviewing Portal. Portal is a game in which you play mute protagonist Shell as she solves puzzles through aperture laboratories in an attempt to escape. Though these aren't normal puzzles. These puzzles require you to think with portals. Along the way, you meet boxes, turrets, paradoxes, endless tunnels, toxic acid, and a glass you may trapped inside for way too long. I love this game. It's hard to wrap the spout of the game that isn't a total hit, even though they haven't released a certain game that I've been waiting for at least 10 years. Ahem, Valve! That aside, Portal is revolutionary for puzzle games and spawned many different varieties of puzzle games with different mechanics and gameplay styles. Portal changed how puzzle games are made and viewed, and its impact is still rippling through game culture today. Thank you all for watching, now back to the desk.
Now, to celebrate Black History Month, here's a video highlighting an important time in history.
Jim Crow laws were state and local laws enforcing racial segregation in southern United States. A practice or policy of segregation or discrimination against black people in public places, public vehicles, or employment. Segregation mainly appealed to the southern states, while northern segregation was generally pardons of housing segregation enforced by private contracts. There was racial segregation in all public faculties in the states of the former Confederate States of America, starting after the Reconstruction period in 1890 with a separate but equal status for African Americans. Faculties for African Americans were not as nice or up to date as European American faculties were. Beginning in 1913, the U.S. military was also segregated, as were federal workplace under President Woodrow Wilson. By requesting candidates to submit photos, his administration practiced racial discrimination in hiring. This law continued until 1965 when they were abolished, but it took many years for people to accept the integration of African and European Americans.
What's the weather for today, Noah?
Well, today we'll have mostly cloudy skies with a high of 63 and a low of 49. Thursday will be raining with a high of 61 and a low of 46.
And finally, Friday will have more rain with a high of 56 and a low of 39.
Thank you, Noah. I'm getting hungry. What's the hot plate for today, Elena?
Today's hot plate will be a hot ham and cheese panini, chicken nuggets, and an assortment of fruit and milk.
My favorite. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Remember to
Stay fresh, GHS.